Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we will discuss about parallel animation in our Qt QML application and what are the basics property and how to use the parallel animation in our Qt QML code and what is the basics principle of our parallel animation. So let's start. So what is the parallel animation? In simple term we can say the parallel animation will execute each and every animation at the same time. It will not wait until the previous one is finished or not. It will start all the animation at the same time. So let's start and implement the parallel animation in our code. So let's create the one rectangle, create a one rectangle object to perform the animation on that object. So let's create the or set the first of all id set. So let's set the my rect and also set the width and height property. So width is 200 and let's set the height is 300. Also set the 200. Okay, let's create a square. Okay, so let's create a assign the color also. So let's assign the red color. Okay, let's set the anchor property and display the rectangle in center. Okay, so let's create the anchor center in parent. Okay, now let's create the parallel animation. Okay, now assign the id my parallel animation 1. Okay, so now let's set the running property is true. So when we run the application it will start the animation. Okay, and set the loops. Okay, so set the infinite loop. Okay, now let's create the number animation to perform the animation on the object. So let's create the target. So target set the my rect. So here we have to provide the property. So which property we are going to use to perform the animation. So let's set the width property. Okay, so right here width. So change our width value from 200 and set to 300. Okay, and also set the duration. So during this operation performed in within 2 seconds. Okay, and let's create the one number animation. So let's create this same thing on it, but we here use the height property. Okay, now let's run the application and check it. So you can see this width and height increase at the same time. Okay, now also let's create the one another animation, parallel animation. Which is set the value to again 300 to 200. Okay, so here also I set the same property, but here value from is 300 and set the 200. Okay, also set like that here. Okay, so I have both two parallel animations. Okay, so I have to perform first of all this animation, after that this animation. Okay, so also let's create the one sequential animation. Okay, so first of all perform this both animation, which is this both animation runs simultaneously, and after this both animation it will run this both animation. Okay, okay, now let's set this property to here. Also set the id here, and now here set the id my sequential animation 1. Okay, now let's run the application and check it. So what will happen? First the height will be set and width will be set 300 from 200, and then after height will be and height and width will be changed 300 to 200. Okay, in parallel. So now let's run the application and check it. So you can see the effect. So first of all is increase, then after the decrease. So width and height increase and decrease at the same time. You can see it in. Also you can set the async type. So you can also apply the async effect. So let's create the in out cubic. In out quad. Okay, so set this to both width and height property. Also set this here. Now let's run the application and check it. So you can see the async effect. Let's use the another async effect like the bounce. Let's use the bounce. Okay, so set this animation to all, and now let's run the application and check it. So you can see the effect. So you can see how parallel animation works. So let me explain the code again. So here I create the one sequential animation. In that sequential animation I create the two parallel animation. First parallel animation will increase the our rectangle height and width from 200 to 300, and second parallel animation change the width and height value 300 to 200. So this both parallel animation are in sequential animation. So first of all this code will execute, and after that this one, and this is our rectangle, a rectangle object where we perform the animation. So please drop your comment if you have any questions, and if you have any questions about sequential animation and parallel animation and any other thing about Qt QML applications. So please drop your comment if you have any questions, and please like this video and share this video with your friend, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of new video. And thanks for watching my video. Thank you.